Hello and check out this is the IWISHLIGHT professional LED decoration lighting server. So in this is the box itself, pretty simple, nothing too complicated. And then here it is all right here on the ground, laid out. So I'm going to show you everything how it works. Here's the user manual. It tells you it has an infrared controller as well. And it tells you information how to operate it, how to plug it in. Fairly simple once you figure it out. Comes with a remote right here. So you have on and off. You have the white, you have all these different colors you can change into. There's different types of strobes. Then you can increase the brightness and decrease the brightness as well with these two buttons. Now the most important thing, of course, for the remote is actually removing the piece of plastic. So it actually arrives with a piece of plastic. I just pulled it right out. And inside here is actually the battery itself. So let me just give it a looky-see for you to see. There's the battery itself. Nice and simple. The battery says it's a CR2025, 3 volts plus in the back. So in case you need that replacement information, that's right there for you. And it's also written on the back of the pad as well, in case you forget or just don't want to go back to the video. But moving on. Right here is actually one roll on this side, and this connected to another roll. Make sure the arrows are pointing at each other. This arrow is pointing down, and on the opposite side of the similar side, this arrow is pointing up. So as long as the arrow matches, then it will work just fine. And then moving on to the next part. And then here's on this side, same thing. This is connected to the infrared sensor. You might be able to see it. There's two arrows pointing at each other right here. Excellent stuff. Infrared right here, so this will be where your remote points at, where it sends out a signal. And then to the LED itself. Now there's a 3M strip right here on the back of the LED, so you can strip them onto things. And then there's also the side has a rubberized cover over it, so it's more waterproofness. Most people, they'll probably use their own sticky tape, like the double-sided tape, so then you just stick it onto the wall just fine, no problem at all. And plus you have your own choice, that's even better. Now generally I wouldn't recommend turning these on while all bundled up, because it will produce a bit of heat. I mean, it's LED, it saves energy, but it still can produce heat. Then here's the transformer, one of the box itself for the infrared converter. So it's not the transformer itself, it's the converter itself. And it comes with this cord right here that plugs right in. So you can plug it. And then there's this DC tip. Now if you have an external battery or anything like that, you can find a tip that fits this. I've seen it for the 9 volts before. It works just fine. You can just use it as like a mobile LED. You can walk around like that. Here's the transformer itself. It says 12 volts, 5 amps. I mean, laptop chargers, ones for mobile, external batteries are like 9 volts through 12 volts, which will be fine for this. I mean, I had 9 volts and 1 amp, and that worked just fine. But yes, this is the transformer itself. Power cord itself is from the wall all the way up to here. Decent length. So let me just plug it in right now real quick. And there you go. 2 LED lights popping on real quick. For you to see, you can see it's fairly bright. Even the room's light is on, you can still see it perfectly fine. So first I'll turn it off for you. Now there's just a little bit of swirl from the transformer itself, probably because it's not draining any energy. It's trying to divert all the energy away. But once you turn it on, it's at max, then it's fine. You can dim it down by holding this button right here. So you hold down the volume down, the brightness down button. You just slowly dim away to the dimmest you can go. And you see my camera is converting. Hold this button down, and you get it brighter and brighter and brighter. You see? It's brightening up right now. It's still staying relatively cool. It's not burning up or anything, but of course you gotta be careful about this. Now you see I'm pointing right to the infrared, and no problem at all. This is maxed out, so there's red. Just make sure it's all the way. So there's red, and then there's the green, there's the purple, bluish. Then as you can go down, there's the orange, yellowish orange, stuff like that. Moving through different colors, I'm just going to click through real quick so you can see all the colors, and hopefully this will transition correctly through my camera. I mean, it's hard to say depending on the camera itself, really. Now I'm going to the strobe levels next, so be beware if you're a little sensitive to strobe or anything like that. So I'm at maxed out light, making sure I am. That's strobing. Just slightly slow strobing. This is the very slow strobing, so it's slowly fading to each light spectrum, basically. Next one is the another different type of transition, so it's like more of a brighter transition, so it stays bright fully and things like that. The other one was like where it dims out, fades in, fades out. Then the last one right here. This is the fairly quick one. It feels like I'm playing Simon or anything like that. But overall, not too bad. I mean, it's easy to use, and this remote's pretty pretty awesome with it. With these two strands, you could last quite a few, quite decent length of a room. You could cover pretty far. But overall, not too bad. This works pretty well. These are just like the other ones I've seen before, and they work just fine. So once again, this is by IWISHLIGHT, and this is their professional LED decoration lighting server, and hopefully it's been helpful to you. Any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment below. If not, hey, thanks for watching.